What's up, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of Let's Play RollerCoaster Tycoon. We are back here on Trinity Islands. I don't know what we're going to start doing right away. I mentioned last time I wanted to possibly rename a couple of my rides to go with a more tropical theme. This kind of has not alliteration, but psychedelic kelp. I don't know. I came up with that after the last episode and before this one. I thought it was interesting. We will always keep our haunted houses and our scrambled eggs, egg and scary themed, not respectively, since I said that backwards. So those are fine. Pink petals. That still kind of sounds. Actually, what if we just add pink lei petals? So kind of like Hawaiian, those Hawaiian leis, the little flowers that you wear around your neck. I think that's good. Oh, and I forgot we got an information kiosk, so we need to build that up. I like how, and again, I don't know what it is, but all of these, everything I'm building is wanting to build one higher than water level. Because originally, when I built this design, I thought I was going to have to raise the land up to be level with the walkway, so that I could place the shop stall or whatever, and then lower it back down and then replace the water. It's going to be kind of tedious, but I thought it would be worth it. However, that doesn't seem to be necessary, as everything is building one height higher than necessary. So, I don't know what caused that, but we'll do... What's tropical? Is that light blue? Kind of tropical? I don't know. I don't really know what a tropical color would be. I guess a blue or a green. We'll do that blue. I think that's nice. Actually, how does... We'll do that. I think that looks nice. We'll open that up. Park maps. I wonder if I can get away with charging more for a park map. We'll do 90 cents. Why not? Nice and not round number. So... do we have staff covering that bit right there? We do not. Handyman 1, I believe, is this first portion here. Yes, it is. We'll have him cover that as well. My voice just got very high. I don't know why. Okay, so we now have a psychedelic kelp, pink lei petals, a hard-boiled egg, the Scream Shack, Cocoa for Coconuts, and then Seahorse Haven. I think that's still kind of tropical. It's a seahorse after all. I wanted to do a little bit of... No, I'll do that later. I was going to say I want to do a little bit of terraforming, but we'll probably save that till we have a little bit more money. I need to be focused more on building stuff for my park. So we might have to take out another loan if we hope to do anything too crazy this episode. I'm not gonna get out of hand, but I do want to build something for you guys. And I'm thinking a log flume would be perfect for this park. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. I am gonna take out... we'll start with another grand there. I don't know how expensive this is going to be, but... And one challenging aspect of this park is all of the park borders, or at least most of them, are at an angle. So it's hard to build something just along the side. Like right here would be perfect. And I guess right here is also a good area. But I'm trying to stick to this first island, or to fully develop this first island before we move on to something else. This spot I have in mind to make a beach out of it. Like there's a decent chunk right here, but if I were to expand this quite a bit and bring like one path down and just really just decorate this area, I think that would be pretty cool looking. And honestly, I think it would be my first time ever, not just in the series, but ever terraforming the game. I always spend all my time on roller coasters and all that stuff, which is awesome and a lot of fun, and I love doing that. But sometimes it's nice to spend just as much time and effort making the land look nice. So, okay, enough talk. Let's build. So we're going to do the beach here. So I don't want to put any supports over that. I want to leave this nice and natural. What if we do it? I don't know. I'm having a hard time finding a place to put this station. I guess we can do it. We'll do it in the water right here. And then we can have a walkway going down. Yeah, that works out perfectly. So we'll do this in the water right here. And this is kind of going to be in between all the islands a little bit. Since it's not going to solely reside on this island, it's kind of going to be, I'm thinking, in the water right here. And oh my goodness, my eye just started itching like crazy. That's why I'm not moving right now. My finger is going to town on my right eye. Okay, I gotta stop. Itching, it only makes it worse. Oh, and you know what I realized I forgot to do last episode? Say thank you to you guys. I have just hit my first... I'm gonna call it a milestone, because for me, it's a milestone. I have now hit 10 subscribers. That sounds kind of sad compared to some of the other YouTubers I watch. But you know, everyone has to start somewhere, and this is my start. So thank you to everyone who has helped make that possible. When I saw that I had 10, honestly, I probably got way more excited than I should, or than it warranted. But I'm so happy with that. I hope that makes sense to you guys, and thank you again so much. I hope you guys are still enjoying all the content I have for you guys. So, and I'm gonna continue trying to keep it coming out daily. So that will be my goal for until I fail, which I hope isn't for a while, if ever. Okay. Where can we take this? I wanted to do something special to say thank you, but I don't really know what to do quite yet. It's an inconvenient time in our park to spend money on something like that. We don't really have a lot of money, and like I said, I don't really enjoy spending or taking too much money out as far as a loan goes. So I'm gonna try not to, if I can help it. But if it comes down to it later on and we have a lot of money at the end of our park, we might do something special. Who knows? Certainly not me. That's who. We're gonna make this look a little more intentional. And actually, we're gonna make this also look more intentional. So we'll lower this side down. I'm trying to make this look natural. And so we'll take our water tool, and if you raise water, again, it only raises it to make the lowest part flat. If I rose that again, it would put water above that in a block, but I don't really want that. I want that look. That is such a small water tool, it's crazy. But yeah, I think that looks a lot nicer now. And I don't really know where I want to go with this. I'm thinking if I just came up out on this side and then it can go back above ground down on this side and connect it back up, I think that would work very nicely. So we'll start coming up right now because I don't know where this is going to line up. Okay, that's a decent spot. I'm pleased with that, where that came out. And let's hope I'm pleased with how this comes out when it's all said and done. All right, we can get rid of that since we should be done being underground. If I just lower that, will it work? Yes, it will. Okay, that's fine. We'll just pretty all that up later. And I think, actually no. Since we're doing all tropical, we're gonna do this sand tool. No, that's making the top. Not what I wanted to do. I need to make the side different color. And so none of these look really that great. So we'll do the brick, I guess. That's the cleanest looking that I can see. I don't know what's quite visible, so I'm just kind of doing everything to be safe. I think that looks lovely. Okay, and then... Is there a tree in my way? Yes, there is. All right. And so that's at height 12. We'll go back this direction. Is this too high for supports? Oh, no, I think it was hitting that tree right there. I had something I wanted to mention this episode, and now I'm forgetting what it was. Oh, I just remembered. Okay, so I have, over the past probably year or so, let me back up a little bit. I've always been a very social person, especially in college. I loved hanging out with friends. I was very busy all the time, always wanted stuff to do. But as of lately, in my post-college life, I've kind of realized that I am more of an introvert than I thought. And that reminded me of a TED Talk I watched in college, actually. I was part of a student organization where it was kind of a stereotype that you had to be a massive extrovert to fit in and feel like you were part of it. And that simply wasn't the case. And so one of the guys made it an effort to let people know that that wasn't the case. You did not have to be an extrovert to fit in with this organization. And so that was really cool. I enjoyed seeing and hearing about that. But, and I'll link that in the description if I can find it again. It was a long time ago, so we'll see. But if I can find it, I will definitely try. I'm trying to think where to line up this path. But anyway, one of the big points in that TED Talk was basically like I had always been social. I always wanted to hang out with friends and just be active and just be around people all the time. But that isn't what makes you an extrovert. You can be an introvert and still be outgoing. The way that they phrased it in the TED Talk was, how do you like to recharge? So like if you've had a long day at work or just doesn't matter what, if you've just had a long day and you go home and you're done for the day and you just want to unwind and relax, how do you go about doing that? Do you go out with friends and just go hang out? You go to the movies with friends? Do you go out for, I don't know, do you want to go surround yourself with other people? Or do you prefer, holing up in your bedroom and reading a book? Just staying home and watching a movie, or just not really socializing with people. And I've come to the realization that I'm definitely more of an introvert than an extrovert. When I have a long day at work, and given my work at my job, I'm surrounded by people all the time. So maybe I'm a little biased in that sense, or that is what affects my introvert versus extrovertness. But I think I am. And there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. I never really thought I was an introvert because of how outgoing I was and everything I was always surrounded with as far as all that goes. Like in college with just being active with student organizations and all that. But I definitely am. And I'm totally okay with that. Like right now, I'm absolutely loving making these videos for you guys. And yes, I am talking to someone, or at least I pretend I am, even though I might not be, at the time at least. But eventually, people will hear me. But I'm in my bedroom right now by myself, just recording a video. And I like it. It's a nice way to relax. And yeah, that was my little tangent on introvert versus extroverts. Yeah, if I can remember, or if I can even find it, I'll definitely remember. But if I can find it, I really, or oh my gosh, I can't talk right now. I'm trying to do all this and talk at the same time. If I can find the video, I will put it in the description. So, this isn't a ride I'm gonna demo because who wants to watch this for 2 minutes? So we won't. However, we are gonna open this up and we're actually gonna kill the music on this thing because it's so close to this. I prefer the music on Log Flume way better. And I wonder, is there anything that's kind of tropical? I know the water style is almost kind of eerie. I love it, but for this, I'm wanting something different. Summer good? Definitely summer style. The others are a little bit more eerie, in my opinion. I think this log flume is going to do very, very well. I'm hoping so, at least. Tropical Falls. I had to say it in a soothing voice because it's Tropical Falls. Welcome to Tropical Falls, where the water is as blue as the sea. Oh man, it actually is though. It is definitely the exact same color blue as the sea. So I don't lie when I say that. It's not a exorbitant claim. I can back it up. I like this music though. It's very calming. It's not really tropical per se, but it's as close as I can really get in this game. I like the gray supports. That is fine. And we'll do... I'm not crazy about that green. And that's way too bright. A dark green might look good, however. Yeah, I like that dark green. That looks nice. And then black is the color of the interior. What if we just do that same green? I think that'll look not as good as I was thinking. We'll do a lighter. There we go. That's good. It makes it look like, it puts a little perspective on it. The underside of the ride is a little bit darker because the light is casting on the inside and illuminating that portion, whereas the bottom is in shadow. So, a little bit of lighting theory there with Dr.DDub. Okay, so we'll do all in the same colors, and then, yeah, that's actually the color I was going to change it to. So, looks like they're already the color I wanted. I think I want to start using this brown more often when I do browns. I really like it. We ended up doing that on our Cocoa for Coconuts, and I think it looks fantastic. So, this is a very long ride, though. That is not a downside, but it is a thing we'll need to be wary of. Luckily, the line's not too horribly long, but how many do we have? 12 boats? Yeah, so I couldn't have more if I wanted. But this is going to be a long ride. Now I'm definitely even more glad that I didn't kind of demo the ride for you guys. And let's make sure our mechanic, who would be Slender Island back, can cover this. He's got a lot of area to cover here. But that's okay. That should cover it. There we go. Slender Island back is now on it. And look at those ratings, guys. High, low, low. That is amazing. I'm pretty sure that's gonna be fairly standard for my any of my, where's the name of it? Log flumes. I couldn't find that name for whatever reason. But yeah, because there's no real way to make these intense or nauseous. It's just the more decoration you put, the more tunnels you go through, the more rides you intertwine them with, all of those factors come together to influence your excitement rating. So, yeah, what are we waiting for? Let's start charging $5.80 for this thing. If you ever raise the price in the line, or if you ever raise the price while people are standing in line, if they think it's too expensive, they will turn around right here at the entrance. They will just backtrack through the line. Or if they can't afford it, they will also not be able to go on it, and they will also turn back around. So it looks like this is going to go in kind of waves. There'll be a long period of waiting, and then everyone will get to go. So hopefully that clears out almost all the line. Do I have a mechanic? Slender Island front. No, I don't. Get your booty over here. No one was able to go there. Sorry, psychedelic kelp. We're going to hire 2 more that can just free float. Oh, that guy just went straight to work, inspecting hard-boiled egg. Okay, I think after building that ride, I'm getting turned around here. I think after building Tropical Falls, we will start to generate a little bit more income in this park. So I don't have to take out as many loans. I probably still will, at least one more, to build another coaster or something. I didn't see us get this mine train. That's kind of cool. And we got a hedge maze, a car ride, and I think that's it. Yeah, that's all we've gotten so far. What do we have on its way? We don't know yet. That's okay. But yeah, I'm going to call this episode here. It's a little bit shorter than last episode, but that's because last episode was a little ridiculously long. Sorry for that. I got a little carried away when I was starting this park. So, but that's a good thing. I'd rather get carried away than be struggling for ideas and just bored out of my mind. So I'm still having a great time making these episodes for you guys. I hope you're still having a great time watching these episodes. And again, thank you very much for helping me reach my very first milestone of 10 subscribers. I know it's not a lot to you guys, but it means a lot to me. So thanks again for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one.